Hello there, people of the internet, and welcome back to Minecraft. It's been a long time since I've attempted to do not only a Let's Play in general, of Minecraft, because I just struggled at being consistent with Let's Plays, but also a long time since I've done the PS4 version, Legacy Console, because Bedrock's shit. We're gonna go on to a whole rant about that at some point. I don't like Bedrock. Bedrock's what ultimately, like, killed a lot of my motivation to play Minecraft. Even though it was inevitably gonna happen at some point. Anyway. And it's been even longer since I first started to do a Let's Play ever in general. It was like 8 years ago now. Which makes me feel very old. I know some people are like, oh, I remember when Minecraft came out and I was playing it, bro. Shut up, no one cares. Let's call this world... I don't know why this came to mind. Where the fuck is Heathrow Airport? Hang on. Heathrow Airport's an airport in England. It's the London Airport. Okay. Okay, London Airport, sure. I don't know where that came from. Naturally, for the seed, I guess I'm gonna go with aeroplane jelly. Which, I guess I'm gonna put that up on screen. There you go, aeroplane jelly. We're gonna go with classic, because I like the idea of going from classic to small to medium to large. We're gonna over, like, every 10 episodes, so until we get to episode 40, if we go that far, which, it's clearly gotten somewhere, if you're watching this, because I'm scheduling this 6 months in advance. So, clearly it's not dead. No, not quite dead. So, yeah, by the time we get to episode 40, we should have a large world. Let's start. I don't like not desert temples. I don't like ocean monuments. I hope I don't spawn near an ocean. Watch me spawn on an island. No? No. Apparently not. Okay. We are... Hang on, I think I spoke too soon. Man, this FOV feels weird after playing... Java Edition for a number of years now. Because my usual Java Edition sensitivity is anywhere from, like, there's a witch's hut over there. I want to probably stay away from that until I get a sword. My usual FOV on Java Edition is something like 85 or 90. So, this is weird. Also, my frames might be dying. No, it looks fine on... I think it might just be OBS. It looks fine on the, Or maybe it's the capture card. I don't know. I forget if this capture card does 60. Hang on, does this capture card do 60? I'm setting it to do 60. And if it does 60, then congratulations. But I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Okay, this kind of sucks. It's like I'm playing the PS3 all over again. I might actually just look up to the TV that's above me. Currently, Minecraft is on 3 monitors. It's on the left one, which is a full screen, the right one, which is OBS, and then the TV, which is having the capture card through it, so... And yes, there's an actual capture card! It's, we're not stuck at... Remember when I said I hated ocean monuments? Yeah. But yeah, it means that when I tab out of the game, you can actually see me tab out of the game. I'm gonna have to censor my name on that. That's great. Thanks, Torch. But yeah. I reckon what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go kill that witch, and then have a look around this world, and we're gonna see what, you know, what it looks like. See if there's a good place to start building the base. I don't know what I'm gonna do for a base. I don't think we're gonna really get it done in this video. That would be nice, but yeah, I don't expect to. I need more sticks. Yeah, we'll make I'll make a wooden sword and a pickaxe, whatever. Alright, let's go kill this witch. Man, I need to have coffee or something. I'm like yawning all the time. So I guess while I do this, you're just gonna watch me. I'm gonna ramble about some stuff, cause let's play, and otherwise it's even more boring if I don't. So, I guess we'll start off with the big question. Why legacy console? Why aren't you playing Java or Bedrock or something? You've got a computer that runs Java with shaders just fine. Why don't you just, like, use that and play on Recursion Server or something? And to that I'd say, well... okay, we need to find a cave, I think, first off, so I can actually make, like, a furnace. But to that I say, well, Bedrock, somehow, despite being designed for mobile devices, right, runs like fucking shit on, okay, hang on, watch me get, like, gassed here, or, like, poisoned up. Yeah, exactly. Go away! There we go. Screw you. Big. Trent Reznor feels retarded. Can I stop being poisoned, please? Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna die if I wasn't like easy. So I wanted to ease back into this. I didn't just want to like. That fucking cat scared the shit out of me. I won't lie. If I had the camera on, you would have seen me like flinch. I thought this cat was a spider. Hello. What are you doing? I don't have any fish. Hang on, we can go get some. Pufferfish. I used to really like pufferfish when I was a kid. I don't know why, but when I was like 4, I really liked pufferfish. I liked how they went and like became big and stuff. I thought it was neat and poisonous and stuff. I don't know. That I've never told anyone that because I've never remembered that until just now. But there you go. Anyway, legacy console. I know you were like you probably were interested in that. Basically. Yeah, somehow being a mobile game runs like crap. I had to boot it up to play this, right? Because you have to boot up normal Bedrock Edition, and then you have to boot up this through the Editions button, right? I need to be like stealthy for this cat. And one of the menu buttons was like missing a texture. I don't know how you managed to do that. I think I need to get this pot plant. There we go. I don't know how you managed to make one of the buttons in Minecraft not have a texture. But it really instilled confidence in me that, you know, Bedrock was 100% the choice to go, you know. It's definitely not broken and such. Its performance definitely isn't worse than this, and when you try to... Yo, cat! Let's go. When you try to use the one version for everything and you don't try to specialize it like the legacy console versions were, and yeah, it ends up running like shit. And not only that, but the mine coins thing, and the which isn't even mine coins on this version, by the way. It's called tokens. It's a completely separate version. If you buy mine coins on PC Bedrock and then play on like your phone, it carries over, but not on PS4 because I'm gonna take a guess and say Sony, but I'm not even sure. It might not be Sony. Could be anything. I guess I'm gonna get the stone here. Cat, careful! I'm gonna hit you on accident. I'm gonna be very unhappy about it. But yeah, basically, the over monetization of it's really annoying. Something superficial, but this version looks better to me. And it's not just because I grew up that it's like everything, like the water and stuff, seems oversaturated to me. On Bedrock, just because I don't know. It just because with Bedrock, right? When they made it, they used a different version, like a different code thing, like a different coding language. Minecraft Java, obviously, you know, written in Java. I don't know what this is written in, but I think Bedrock uses C or C++ or something. And I don't know if it's that, but like just the shaders look bad. And speaking of shaders, even like the good shaders, right? Like the high fidelity ones with the ray tracing and shit, even those don't look as good as Java modded. It's insane how like they keep the water texture and stuff, and it looks really artificial and bad. And then like the grass is reflective and stuff. This is like not official Minecraft stuff, so I can't really bitch about it too much. But it's just, it runs like crap. The menus are optimized for mobile, which is insane, because like, you're playing on a console. You should at least, like, have specific tweaks for, you know, every different version. But no, I guess not. That does, you know, why bother? Buy mine coins, fuck you. But, just, people are blaming Microsoft for it. I don't like blaming Microsoft for it, because it implies that Mojang is like a powerless entity. I don't think they are. I mean, I think both are at fault, honestly. Like, yeah, I need to get some charcoal. I need some torches to see down there. Hang on, I'll make an axe. But I think that the direction that Minecraft's going in recent years, because I first started playing in, I want to say 2012, like Christmas 2012. Someone had it on their iPad, and I was playing with my cousins. We were on, like, it was back when it was like a 256 world or whatever. Like what Bedrock's like tiny world size is. It was like that size. It would have been October 2012 because we had just come back from the town I used to live in. Their like show. It's like a carnival for the carnival's the American word, yes. Like a yearly carnival. We'd just come back from that, I think. So it was either October 2012 or December 2012. Could have been either. I'm gonna make a bed while I'm at it because the sun's setting. So I want like a red one. Can I find some flowers in 2 seconds? No, we're gonna get a blue one. No, I thought that was. Okay, I'm blind. I thought the water was flowers. I'm dumb and stuff. Let's just make a white one. I like that they gave us the option, but I missed just the red bed being consistent. But I like the option. It's just me being an autist about it. Oh, I'm gonna cook those. Make some torches. Ah, god damn it. I'm gonna... Probably not worth chucking that in. I'll just make more. Also, another reason about Legacy Console is that it made Stampy quit. And, I practically, like, Stampy Longnose, or Longhead, or whatever the hell he went by. I think it was like YouTube Google moment that resulted in that. But Bedrock was a... Okay. Why were phantoms attacking me? It was my first night. Oh, another thing. Whoever voted for... Okay, this is 2 things. 1, I hate the mob voting because, well, 1, people don't know how to vote because they vote for shit like the Phantom, and then I complain about it and wish it was not in the game anymore, which, like, the Phantom was retarded anyway. Like, I might have to censor that, but I've said it before and YouTube's been okay with it. Well, not okay with it, but whatever. But, yes, let's restrict your ability to play the game by making something attack you when you stay up too much building or something, or doing anything that is an activity in the game. Which is just dumb, like, but... And 2, why can't they add the other mob options? Do they just... I just think they don't want to put effort in. Also, you might have just heard Discord go off. That was mine, okay? Don't go checking yours. That was mine. In fact, who was it? It was ETK. Okay, I don't really care at the moment. I'll check later. Sorry. See, if it was like Dom or Dustin or someone, I'd be like, yeah, what do you want? But it's not it's not someone that's too urgent. I didn't think I was able to scale that, but okay. Get some coal. I wish I spotted this 2 seconds ago, but I'm also gonna have to make a boat, because it seems to have a decent amount of ocean in it, so... I'm considering doing something different for the world size. Because I feel like if I just go from small to medium to large, it's not even that much different. But if you go from like classic to large, it is. So, I don't know. Cat, what are you doing? You're as dumb as the dog. Yeah, you need a boat in this version, don't you? I forgot about it. I believe the mobile and then later Bedrock version was the first version to do that. To this day on Java, you don't need the boat. Oh my god, ZTK, please, fucking, just hang on, I'm recording, dude, please. That wasn't him, apparently. Okay, well, I started PCSX2. Damn it. I'm just gonna go do not disturb for now. Sorry, that was my Discord again though. Let's go check out the world. I'm gonna put it in. I'll leave it in the offhand. I don't like ocean monuments because I don't like the fucking guys that spawn in it. The Guardians and the Elder Guardians. When the Elder Guardian thing pops up on the screen, which it might right now and prove my point, it usually scares the shit out of me. And that's why I don't like it. I'm a little bitch baby boy. I'm sorry, but I don't like it. See, there's two of them. There's fucking two. I don't like it. Pisses me off. I was half tempted to, like, generate this board either massive, so it was all spaced out, or with no structures. But, well, too bad. Maybe it's something that we can work towards. Okay. Alright, this looks like it might have some potential. Maybe not up here, but, you know, we go down further, we might hit something. This is also pre-update caves, which I don't really mind the caves. I do wish strip mining was still viable, but that's about the only problem I've really... No, the warden. The phantom philosophy where, fuck you for playing, you know, crucial parts of the game, and that's what the warden feels like to me. Fuck you for exploring the underground and, like, and shit. Here's a free death, because you can't really kill this thing, and you can, but you're not meant to, which, like, what? That feels like, This is gonna make sense in a second, but this reminds me of Yandere Simulator, the Warden, which I know you're thinking, Torch, what the fuck are you talking about? But in Yandere Simulator, which I haven't... cool, gonna have to censor that now. Thanks. Relative. I didn't even know she still used it. Anyway. Yandere Simulator, yep, okay. I haven't kept up with Yandere Simulator in years, but I do remember back when I sort of gave a shit. There was the first rival in the game, I think there's 10 of them, and obviously, if you don't know what Yandere is, real quick, it's an anime thing where, like, you will kill anyone for your lover or something, and I sound like such a normie describing this, but I had two girlfriends into anime, so I've learnt some stuff, but... yeah, so the whole objective is you're trying to kill these girls that are interested in the guy that you're interested in. And the first girl was easily killable by, I believe, something to do with, like, as soon as she walks into the school, you can put a bucket of, like, petrol or something atop a door, and it falls down on her, and then, like, you use something else to light her on fire, and that was, like, an optimal, like, speedrun strategy to dealing with her. And the guy got rid of it, right? The guy who made the game. He got rid of the... He pretty much patched it. And people were upset because, like, dude, this is a thing in the game that, like, works and stuff. Like, casuals won't know this. It's fine, like, leave it in. And the way that he, like, put it in, he patched it as, like, a fuck you. reminds me of Mojang adding the Warden, because it's like, you enjoyed mining for the past decade and a bit. No, how dare you? We're gonna add this guy that just kills you. You can't do anything about it, really, even if you've got netherite. And you know, it reminds me of that. It reminds me that just like something dumb that shouldn't have been added into the game. That and Phantoms. It's just, it's like getting in the way of the player playing the game, but for no reason. I'm gonna turn the music up, by the way. This music's good. Actually, I'm just gonna turn the actual, like, capture card up. There we go. But yeah, I'm very not happy with, the modern direction of Minecraft. And I don't want to blame Microsoft for it entirely. I think it's both the fault of Microsoft and Mojang. Because I think Mojang's just completely, for lack of a better word, they don't... Okay, I was going to say the R slur that people aren't happy with that I said before again, but... I just don't think they know what they're doing. Jeb admitted that nowadays they wouldn't add the creeper. So, like... Minecraft, the design philosophy of Minecraft has completely changed. And I don't know if it was just because Notch left, which, like, he's a whole separate conversation. But whatever it is. Huh. Whatever it is, whatever changed in the past decade and a bit. Maybe Jeb's just getting old, I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's, like, a bunch of new people in the company or something, but yeah, I'm not happy with the direction of modern Minecraft. And Bedrock Edition was just... Okay, I'm gonna sound like a conspiracy theorist here. The B update was an excuse to get people to switch, and there was not much in the B update, right? I need to be careful I don't get eaten. The B update included basically just bees. I don't remember what else, but clearly it wasn't noteworthy enough for me to remember it all these years later. But basically, I believe that because it was such a small content update, which would have been fine if we got consistently small updates all the time, you know, but Mojang like to do, like, big updates nowadays, so it's like, it's a bit weird. And it just happened to be the update that brought PS4 to Bedrock. And, that's a bit weird. Okay, why would they... And for the people that are like, okay, why would they do, like, this whole inside job thing of bringing Bedrock to PS4? What do they have to gain? Microtransactions. I was gonna cough and then bring up more points, but that's basically it. That was the only thing stopping them. And the only thing stopping them, really, was because, the PS3 was dead, so they didn't need to worry about the PS3, but it was the cross-compatibility, because Sony's been stingy about that up until, like, a few years ago. So, that was the excuse for them... Well, no, it was the thing getting in the way of them introducing Bedrock to PS4 at the same time as everything else, or every other console, right? But now that that obstacle's gone... There's a zombie over there, he's probably gonna see me, yeah. But now that they don't care about cross-compatibility, they're like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. They were fully able to... Why are you just standing there like a dumbass? Okay. But yeah, now that there's no obstacles in the way, they're like, yes, finally, we can add the version with all the bullshit to it that runs like arse, and we just, like, hashed out the door in, like, 10 minutes. But it's got microtransactions, so little 10-year-old Jimmy is going to buy the Sonic update thing, which... If that had come out in 2012, I would have paid for it 10 times over with my mother's money, but, you know, you're like 13 years too late on that, Mojang. So yeah, I believe the B update was literally just so they could do that, so then money. just realised that this didn't break. There we go. I'm gonna smelt up this iron and then we're gonna make an iron pick. I plan on going for an hour for all of these videos. I'm relatively uncut, but if I do have to cut it, because like, I don't know, it's just boring, and I don't have anything to talk about, then yeah, they might end up being a bit shorter, or I might end up playing for longer. I would like them all to reach an hour, but I also don't know if I can be fucked editing an hour. So we're just gonna get, okay, I was gonna say, we're gonna get the rest of this, but we'll let that happen. Well, the rest of what I could get before the pickaxe broke, and then the pickaxe broke in mid-sentence. 37, damn. We got enough for a whole set of armor and, like, the relevant tools. I was gonna do something, oh yeah, make it into blocks, yeah. Where do you go to make them into, there it is. Such a satisfying noise, by the way. I like making stuff and it goes, it's like when you craft a bunch of sticks and stuff. It's awesome. Speaking of, I need to actually. Oh, there we go. Line up the rest of this. Yeah, this version I didn't grow up with this version, I grew up with the PS3 version. I got internet at my nan's house. I didn't have internet until 2017, which is why, like, my internet presence doesn't exist until 2017. If you're, like, a creepy-ass bastard and you want to go back and be like, what did Torch do when he first got on the internet? Well, you know. But I did bring my PS3 over to my nan's a couple times. So I got the first version of the PS3 edition, which was, like, I don't remember what update that... I think that might have been like 1.2 Java equivalent. Or something or other. But I might place a second one so I can get the food going too. But I remember, because I got updates so sporadically, that when I went from the first PS3 version to, like, it was a 2015 version, it might have been the version that had stained glass, which would have been like, what, 1.7 or something? I was like amazed, like, oh my god, they added birch doors. Because they were new back then. So it would have been like, yeah, 2014 or something, like 1.8. I don't know, when did they add birch doors? I don't remember. But we're gonna get kitted out. Oh shit. Yeah, that'll work. I got my Stampy style boots on. But yeah, the updates were really cool because I got, like, even more stuff than everyone else was getting. Technically. I got all the same stuff everyone else was getting, but I got a shit ton of it at once, so it was like a massive content update as opposed to, like, you know, one alright update every, like, 6 months or, you know, 4 or whatever. It was like every 3 years I got, like, an entire new, like, 50 million blocks and such, you know. It was cool. And then when I got internet in 2017, I remember I played a bunch of the minigames mode that's on Editions, which I'm gonna call this a Editions or Legacy Console. I don't know. Editions is quicker. Whatever. I'll probably go back and forth between them. But the minigames, which I ended up eventually when I got this PS4 version, buying all the maps, and I was like the host. So if anyone has, like, a link to a Legacy Console, like, PvP thing with, like, the minigames, let me know, because I got, like, most of, if not all of them. So, I would be good to set up stuff for Australians, or, like, maybe Americans on the weekends. But, yeah, I used to play a bunch of that on the PS3 when I got, internet. There's still some videos up. There's some of my oldest. I believe my second ever video was that, back when I used to put fucking exclamation marks into my videos with, like, proper-ish grammar. Now it's just, like, relatively stale titles because the algorithm, and also I think they look better. I nearly got lost, I'm gonna be completely honest. I may as well take this one too. I swear I was hearing footsteps, but I don't know if they were my own. Need one more. Alright, we are Iron Man. I would have gotten the achievement had I not already platinumed this game 6 or 5 years ago. Oh yeah, fish. I might leave that for the cat. Speaking of, where the fuck is the cat? Did we lose the cat? I just remembered. Oh god. I hope we find the cat. I don't know where the cat went. Guys, I'm now really worried. I don't remember where the cat was. Damn it. Of course I'd lose the bloody cat. I was waiting for that so I could make it into coal blocks. There we go. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna take the rest of this coal, chuck that in there, and I'm gonna make this into torches. There we go. That doesn't get me as much as I thought it would have. Oh well. We're nearly surfacing, but more coal is nice. I'll take it. We don't have this problem on the Java server, but, like, what happens when I run out of coal and diamonds and everything? Because, like, I don't know how long it would take you on a classic-sized bulb to run out of, like, diamonds. But there's not infinite, so, last Legacy Console World I played on, actually, it was in February, because I was at my nan's, because I moved at the start of this year. TLDR, didn't want to live with my parents, moved out to a friend's, and then he had to move. So I moved in with my nan for a week in, like, transit, before I moved in with family members that I'm with now. And for that week, I could have set up the computer, but I thought, I can't be fucked doing that. And I set up the PS4. But it's simple, we just plug two things in, all good to go. That's why I believe the Steam machine will have some at least moderate success. Which, laugh if it failed, because this is coming out in 6 months' time. But, just, I guess the funny thing about putting these so far in advance, eh? Yeah. So, for that week, I was playing on a world. I guess I'll put some pictures up. And, yeah. Turns out, it didn't have a stronghold. Well, it did have a stronghold. It didn't spawn the portal room with the stronghold for some reason. I'll even give you the seed for the world. There you go, it's up on screen. But, yeah. So that was annoying. So I stopped playing. Hopefully this world doesn't have that problem. Maybe I can make that world bigger and get a stronghold. I don't know. Man, so much coal. I miss having a, like, super pickaxe. You know, like, bending and, efficiency and everything. I miss that already. But, iron's not too bad. I reckon I am going to surface once all that iron is cooked. I'm not going to put any more in the furnace because we'll literally be here for the rest of the hour. But I reckon we're going to do that. And then we're going to maybe kill some more things, get some food, and then we're going to have a look around this map. Dustin, if he's watching this, has just thought of a GTA, the GTA theme song lyric. Hello Dustin, if you're watching. Iron. But, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, the old world. Sorry, I do this a lot. I can't talk and play games at the same time very well. Unless I'm talking to people. And even then I have some trouble. But I've gotten better over the years. But not when I'm talking to myself. And that... Yes, thank you. Oh well, that's disappointing. But, yeah. Maybe I'll go back onto that world at some point and make it bigger. And see if I can get a stronghold. Because I really want to kill the Ender Dragon. But that was kind of my goal for that week. Was like, I want to kill the Ender Dragon in a week. Which I know speedrunners be like, ha 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 ha. Like, I can do it in like an hour. To which I reply, yeah, but I've also touched a woman. So, you know, it's not exactly the most possible challenge for me to do it in an hour. But I thought a week I could do. And I could have had the portal room actually spawned. So, you know, I technically count it, because I had all that fucking Ender, Eyes of Ender and everything, it just didn't spawn. Which, yay. I even went into creative with the same seed, and tore the world apart, couldn't find it. So, maybe, if you can find it, let me know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Wouldn't completely write that off as a possibility. I'm gonna get lost. I think I already am. Is that lava? No. Okay, hang on. I think I might have actually circled back to where we were. Yeah, I reckon we might have. Also, sorry to any parents that are watching, or like their kids have somehow like found this video and then like watch this, and then you're like, but little Timmy's watching this Australian man swear his ass off. And yeah, sorry. I did consider not swearing, but I did it in like the intro, and I just kind of was like, screw it. Let's just not even bother. Oh, hello. I was wondering if anyone else was actually down here. It nearly feels like I'm playing peaceful. Oh, no, no. They're all here, apparently. All two of them. Piss off, please. Oh, there's more. There might be a spawner here, actually. There is. I jinxed it. This sword's gonna, like, die before I can... I'm getting, touched inappropriately. Donald, leave me alone. Fucking Jesus. Oh, great. Alright. Let's destroy this pickaxe, I guess. There we go. String. Could be useful for God knows what. Looting too. That's not terrible. I guess I'll keep it. We can grow some pumpkins as well. Saddle. Okay. Not golden, but that'll do. No one will get that reference apart from him. Cool. I wish that was a music disc. Usually there's cat in there, but no, I got ripped off apparently. Where is this furnace? I don't remember. This is gonna break in the... Yep. Make another one. Screw it. I don't care. I'm leaving it. Where's this furnace at? Jeez, the frame rate on this capture card's been kinda terrible at the moment. Maybe it's just OBS, maybe it's just my computer. Who knows? Could be anything. Sorry if it is stuttery and it is actually the capture card. I can't do much about it. I do have a second one, but it might honestly maybe be worse. It's definitely more of a pain to use. But there's more, like, everywhere. No, that's where that was. Cool. Cool, I reckon I am lost. Jeez, I am lost, because that is new. Oh, God. Okay. So all this looks the same to me. This is up here. Might be up here, I doubt it. Oh God, I just heard a villager. It might have been a zombie villager. Oh, it's a baby zombie villager. Great. I'm so excited. Fun. I'm gonna kill a child. Really annoying to kill children. You would never believe it. Caesar's Legion hate him. The NCR hate him. I don't know where this joke's going. I've found it. Yo! I've been wanting to mod Fallout New Vegas again, but I had a playthrough a couple years ago now, but I don't feel like I'm ever going to be able to beat. It was like, I need to make it. It was like the Tale of Two Wastelands mod, which combines 3 in New Vegas. It was that, and I'm not going to be able to carry all this. It was that mod with like mods that let you like expand the Brotherhood of Steel's like reach throughout both DC and New Vegas. So yeah, that was awesome, and I don't think anything's ever gonna live up to the epicness that was. I think Dom recommended me, a friend of mine, he recommended me some mod pack, but I don't remember what it was. It's daytime too, sweet. Oh, I pick up that, perchance. Oh, I already did, okay. Nice, very nice. Alright. Oh, it's a tiger bone. Okay. Are they pronounced tiger or tiger? So we'll screw with that later. I have the armor. I don't have the tools. I can make the tools, but I'd like a base first. Which is, you know, what we're going to be looking for now. It's going to end up being a crap wooden hut for now, but, you know, whatever. People who play Java that I know, like friends on the server, wonder how you can play this version of the game with like a controller. Like, wouldn't this handle terribly or play terribly? But they don't understand that the 4J port, the legacy console ports, I know I'm just dick riding at this point, but shut up, were made specifically with it in mind, and they carefully must have like done stuff with like dead zones and stuff, and it's actually playable. I don't know if you can adjust the dead zones. Can you? You can adjust the game sensitivity. I'm on 150. I think I used to play on 120. Don't know how I did that. It's a village. I like that though. That actually looks really nice on the little like island and stuff. That looks sick. Maybe I could live there if I wanted to live next to the island. The Woodland Mansion also needs to be dealt with at some point. I hope there's not more than one. Because I was trying out seeds earlier, and I got 2. And it's really annoying. You have like a bunch of woodland mansions, and a bunch of like ocean monuments and stuff, and it's like, please, just I don't want it so crowded, please. It's the one bad part about this this version, I would say. The one negative. Especially when you play at a smaller world size, but even at the larger ones, there's still sort of this problem. So, yeah. Oh, we got a bit of a tiny dark oak. Okay, I'll need to keep that in mind. I suppose it's not actually that tiny. I'm dumb. It's the Woodland Mansion. Pretend I didn't say that. Some of you might comment, Torch, you sound depressed. No, this is just me at normal volume. Usually I like to think I'm speaking louder doing CTC. Like, welcome back to... I'm not gonna, because, people are sleeping. Ooh, there's a double. Hold on. I did this once on, I think, Bedrock. One of the only times I, like, consistently played Bedrock after Legacy Console died. There was a server I was on. I don't know if I have footage of it anymore, like, any pictures. It might be lost to time. But... it's on the very end of the world. Jeez. Okay. Maybe not. I was gonna be like, hey, I should have a base in the temple, because I did that once. But it's on the very end of the world, and it's going to make that very difficult. Especially since it's so at the end of the world that the wall hasn't been built. That idea is out of the question. That looks very dumb. See, like, I can't even walk on here. Also, ice spikes in between a desert is certainly a choice. It's an interesting one, I'll admit. A few years ago now, me and my friends built in a jungle. And our main goal was to blow up and act like I don't know about it. No. Our main goal was build as much as we can in the trees. The only things we couldn't build in the trees is a dam that we made for boats. And also the mine, because you can't build a mine in the tree. So everything else was built in the trees, and I do have photos of this. Some of them. Not as many as I would like, because I got hacked last year. But I still have some of them. They've been put in the Minecraft channel on the server and stuff. We've also looped around, so... I believe I'm going to go over this ocean. It's just ocean there. I might go around to the right, I think. See what's there. Then I'll decide on what way I'm going to build. It was very interesting, not only because I've never built in a jungle before, because it's really annoying. Also just because, you know, keeping everything restricted in the trees was a challenge of its own. Because it meant we had to, if there was a tree in a place we didn't like and we had to remove it, or we wanted to build somewhere but there was no tree, you know, you'd have to build a tree or grow a tree. The cat! Hello? We need a name for you. The people aren't going to be able to request one because this will be in 6 months' time, but we need a name for you. I do just kind of want to call you Fluffy. After my late cat from like a decade ago now. In fact, I think it's like 9 years this month she passed away. Which I'm going to start crying if I talk about it anymore. But oh, look at ya. So, yeah, let's see what's over here. Honestly, this spot near the end of the world isn't too bad of a choice. I kinda screw with it. I'm trying not to swear as much. I kinda like it. Let's get up on the top of this hill here. We can truly observe, provided I can actually get up here. Alright, alright. I don't hate it. That hill might be awkward. I do think this is a decent spot though. This is probably going to be the choice, but we'll go around just a little more. See if there is a choice that I want to make that isn't this. Some sort of alternative. I also like how this version's music, you know, the alpha and beta albums, because Microsoft are phasing out C418's music for music they completely own, which is really annoying. Very annoying. It's extremely annoying, actually. I'm also contemplating if I want to, like, have the worlds join smoothly or have them cut off. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to be careful how close to the edge of the world I build, if that is the case. And a nice little island down the bottom right, which I think is a good candidate. Cat, do you want to hop in my boat? Because you keep getting lost. Please? For my sake? Thanks. Round. Right. I don't really want to build in a Stony Peaks sort of biome because I have that on the server and I'd just be copying the exact same shit I did on there, and I don't want to do that. I want to build something unique and different. Because a lot of the time, my, what's the village next to the, that's gonna make that complicated. Okay. A lot of the time I either do house in cave, but like the facade of the house is outside and stuff, and just build all in the cave and tunnels and stuff, like a fucking hobbit. Or it's build it. Let's put some images up, like this. I want to build something different. Oh, dog. Get a dog. I really want two animals following me while I'm looking around though. So I think I'll hold off on getting a dog, just for a little bit. Maybe we can end off this episode by getting a dog. Quite like this though. Cat, if you don't mind, I'm going to leave you here. I will remember you. I'll come back. But I want to like go up on here and check. Go to the highest point. It's very mountainous. There's certainly a peak here, which is going to make it very difficult to build. So maybe if I want to do like the valley, sort of looking, not quite a valley there, is nice though. Build something in there. You have like a bridge or like a port or something. I don't know. The reason I'm scheduling this in advance is so I can I have time to edit the videos and they can all just come out one by one and I can sit there for a while. Look at that little donkey. My god, dude. Look at how small this thing is. It's tiny. It's like a block. Hang on. Can we push you down just to see how tall you are? Please. Oh my god, dude is an actual full block and that's it. Well, until he puts his head up. that's so tiny. Such a dinky donkey. Yes, don't worry, I'm coming back for the cat. Here might not be too bad either. This might be the spot. Asleep. Asleep. I said asleep. Let me go to sleep, please. That'd be really awesome. For God's, every time. Take a shot every time I do that. Personally, I'm still thinking that island, but this wouldn't be too bad of a place either. I'm not really keen on basing near the mansion. So, you know what? Yeah, I think that island is going to be the choice we go with. There's nothing there. It's fine. It's relatively peaceful. You know, if there is an ocean monument there, it's not that annoying. So, that should be good. We will have to see. I'm going to go back and I'm going to have a glance around just to see if there's any in render distance. I'm also going to harm these sheep. Because I would like a red bed. I really would like a red bed. Very much so. And food, too. I could get a blue one. I don't know. I also like playing with the old textures. I feel like playing with the... I don't have any qualms. Is qualms the word I'm thinking of? I don't have any problems with the new version of Minecraft's textures. I think they're pretty fun. They do their job. But I don't like playing with them on the Legacy console version. It feels like if you played beta Minecraft with, like, you know, these... I mean, not beta. Like alpha Minecraft with these textures and this grass color and stuff, it would look really weird, wouldn't it? And I feel like that's how that feels when you play with the... I think it was 1.13 that changed the textures. Like updated Aquatic. So I feel like when you play with those textures, it's a big salmon. When you play with those textures on this version, it feels kind of uncanny. So I don't really have any problems against it though. It's actually pretty good. I do think 1.14 was my last update I liked. Because the villagers were great. They're OP and stuff. Which, they're trying to do something about that last time I checked, but oh well. I haven't been keeping up with Minecraft updates in, like, actually in... since 1.15. 1.16. The Nether update was the last one I really cared about. And that's where my knowledge for Minecraft stops being good. 1.17 and later, I don't know much about, so... I'm the same way with Pokemon too, because Pokemon and Minecraft and Sonic were all like my autism when I was younger. They were the autism interests, and not only do I not give a shit about Pokemon post XY, or post the Gen 3 remakes rather, because the Gen 3 remakes were really fucking good. They were amazing. Sorry, it's why I had this fish. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Sorry, I knew that was gonna happen, but sorry. I feel bad now. But just like how I don't care after the Gen 3 remakes, I don't care after 1.16. I don't care about... I was gonna say something about Sonic, but... yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be it, I reckon. I might flatten this area just a little bit. Just down to, like, this block here. So I have... I'm gonna hate myself if I flatten down to here, but I might. Because I'd like some flat ground just to do whatever I want. So that may very well be what the next episode's for. But I'm gonna set up my bed and my crafting table, and I think we're gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. I hope this does come out in 6 months' time. It's been nice to play this version of Minecraft again. Where do you go to dye wool blocks? Is it here? That's carpet. Where do you go to dye wool blocks? Am I dumb? Hang on. It's in this menu. I don't know why it says shulker box, that's weird. God, that is an awful menu. And red bed. Oh, there we go. Is that spawn? I hope that said it. Better have said it. I'd be upset if it didn't. Here. There we go. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.